lovelies, welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute since I've recorded just a regular video like this. Me and my sister spent like a month recording those reaction videos, so this is all like foreign to me now. I'm not used to this anymore. Plus I got a new desk. This is low-key a new setup. My hair's changed. It's pink and purple. You can't really tell in this lighting. I'll put like a picture so you guys can see what it looks like in proper lighting. Today we're going to be ranting about the Thunderbolts. This movie, if you don't know, came out a while ago. And we just watched it. Me and my family just watched it a couple weeks ago. And I just want to rant about it for a second. I don't have a lot to say about it. I just want to share my thoughts. If you don't know what the Thunderbolts is, it's basically just a group of misfit heroes slash morally gray characters, mostly morally gray characters, who have popped up as side characters throughout the films, and all of a sudden they're the main characters in this movie. And if you saw any of the trailers, you'll know that one of their favorite trailers to play was the one that was like,
audiences are calling an MCU game changer.
Is your trash?
It's my business card.
It's the best Marvel movie since Avengers Endgame.
which I just thought was so funny because like I was not planning to go see this in theaters. I haven't seen a Marvel movie in theaters for since Endgame, actually. No, Spider-Man. But aside from that, they haven't looked good, and then they haven't been good, and then like, why am I gonna waste my money on something that I'm not gonna enjoy? So I wasn't planning on seeing this, but I did think it was funny that their marketing tactic was like, guys, please, it's better than the ones we've been producing. This one's good. This one's not bad. I promise you'll like it. Please come to theaters and see it. Which people didn't. So going into this movie, I did not expect much. People said it was good, but like, sometimes y'all be lying. Sometimes y'all just be making stuff up. Like, I don't know. I don't always trust y'all. But I was trying to give it a fair chance because you never know. And you know what? I was pleasantly surprised. I actually did really enjoy the movie. I thought it was very well done. I enjoyed the characters, I enjoyed the plot, I enjoyed the humor. Very reminiscent, in my opinion, of the first Avengers. It's actually the first Marvel movie I ever saw, fun fact. And honestly, I don't have much to critique on it. First off, this moment right here.
You came to your senses. Come here, help me up.
Did you catch that? Did you see that? She's over there, and all of a sudden, I'm just gonna come out and say it. Marvel has way too much money to be making a mistake like that. What was that? I'm not gonna lie to you. It pulled me out of the whole movie. And I know that's being dramatic. I know that's dramatic, but it pulled me out of the whole movie because what do you mean she's teleporting across the screen? What do you mean we didn't have that second, that like literally just 1 second of her either walking further or of her walking into, like, what do you mean we didn't get that? What do you mean? Did we forget? Did we just cut the cameras too soon? Did we just not have that footage? I'm going to imagine that we didn't have that footage. There's no way we're watching this movie and the editor is like, you know what? I'm just going to skip this part right here. I'm not going to blame the editor. I'm going to assume the best about the editor. I'm going to assume that somehow, some way, the director just said cut and we just did not get that like 2 seconds that we needed. I don't understand how you could miss that. I know they noticed. I noticed. My sister noticed. I'm sure you noticed. I know they didn't forget that. I know we saw that. How did we let that slip through? That's not even one that's like, oh, did you see that? Did you look closely? It's like literally, it's glaring, guys. It's glaring. We put this through test audiences. We showed the big boss. We put it in the theaters. I saw it when it came off. You put it in the theaters. Guys, we have $1 million and we can't. Guys. Complaint number 2 is like really teeny tiny and small. I would say it's smaller than the other one because the other one, this one, you know, my complaint is that they kept pushing too hard, just a little too hard about the whole team versus not a team thing. Like Guardian, like the whole, as soon as he joins them, he's like, oh, we're a team, we're a team, we're a team. And everyone's like, no, we're not a team. Rah, 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 rah.
This isn't even a team.
Of course we're a team. We are the Thunderbolts.
And like, even from the beginning, they were like, we're not a team. We're working together, but we're not a team. This and that. And I don't like you. Blah, 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 blah. And I get it. I get it. I totally get it. The problem is that I know that by the end of the movie, they are going to be a team. So them pushing the fact that they're not a team and they don't want to be a team and blah, 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 really isn't helping the situation. It really feels like we're pushing too hard for them not to be a team so that when they become a team, it's like unexpected. But we already know that's going to happen. So we don't need that. We don't need that. We can tone that down, not bring it up maybe. Just have them work together because they need to, unspoken, and then they become a team at the end. And it's like, well, now we know how that happened, because this isn't a movie about them surprising us with the team. This is a movie about us discovering how that team formed. We already knew that team was happening. We knew that from the trailers. We knew that from the title. We knew that. We knew that. What we didn't know is how they got there. And so we didn't really need them pushing the whole, oh, we're a team, we're not a team. I don't know. It's a small thing. It just bugged me. I was like, just shut up about it. I know it's going to happen. Like in the first Avengers, they weren't constantly like, we're not a team. This is a team. Like they were, but they weren't like saying it directly. You know, it was much subtler because of just the tensions of the different personalities. And that did come through in this movie. But then they kept saying it out loud. And it's like, guys, just. And I also know that it was supposed to be like haha joke funny, but I wasn't laughing, so riddle me that. Number 3 is, why did we let the evil president continue to be the evil president at the end of the movie? Why did we do that? Why did we do that? We had all the evidence. We're the witnesses, all right? Us, the Thunderbolt, Avenger, whatever people, the witnesses. Why did, and I understand the justification. Oh, Yelena, you know, spotlight, hero, all that. Fantastic, lovely, love that for her, truly do. But could we not have done that with a not evil president? Just throwing it out there. That other senator, whoever he was, guy, he seemed like a good dude. He seemed fine. Make him the president. I'm sure he'd support you guys. I mean, Bucky's already a senator. We already have that precedent set that evil assassins can be heroes and senators. So let's just keep that rolling, right? Like, what? It can't be that much of a leap. And maybe the argument could be made that, oh, well, evil president kind of has to let the Avengers do whatever they want because, you know, they have her tied up, and new president might try to control them again. We did see how well that turned out last time, though. I guess the argument could be made there. But do you really want to live under evil president? I guess I don't know how true. I mean, she's like a terrible person, but I guess I don't know how she's treating like the American people. Maybe she's been fantastic, and she just evil on the side, and that's why they let her go. But yeah, so I don't know why we did that. I think we should have gotten rid of her still. She's been doing some pretty messed up things. I think it's justified. But to each their own. I guess some people like having a corrupt president. Number 4. Why was Sam so mad at everyone? Why? At the end of the movie, in the end credit scene, Sam was like trying to sue them? Sue Bucky? What? Why is he doing that? Why is he upset? Why haven't we talked it out? Sam is all about talking things out. He's all about problem solving. He's all about relationships and people. And what? Why is he suing them? He knows people can change. He knows people can grow. You're telling me he's not immediately volunteering to be their therapist? He's suing them? He's suing them over the name of the Avengers? Did I miss something? Was there like Was there something that I missed where like Sam was like, I'm creating the new Avengers? I don't think he said that. I don't think that was on his mind. He's been Captain America with his buddy. I don't think he said anything about starting a new Avengers. In fact, no. He didn't want to. Last I checked, actually, he didn't want to start the new Avengers. He was actually low-key against it. Not high-key, but low-key. So why are we assuming each other over name? What right does Sam have over the name Avengers? Surely Tony Stark copyrighted it. Tony Stark's dead. Does that not fall to his wife or his child? What does Sam got to do with this? How's he gonna sue them over this? I don't think he has much of a legal foot to stand on. I don't think either of them do. Maybe the president has more legal standing than him. Why is Sam mad at them? Why hasn't Sam come over and talked to Bucky about this? We can add more people to the Avengers. I think. I don't know. It just seemed out of character and I was sad and I was like, why are they fighting? Why are mom and dad fighting? What the? The fifth and last problem I had with the movie, and arguably the least important, is the fact that everyone was calling Bucky Bucky. And I know. Sounds stupid. I know. His name's Bucky. That's what he goes by. But like, when he's a senator, surely everyone isn't calling him Bucky. Like, surely we're calling him like Senator Buchanan or James. It really rubbed me the wrong way because like these people don't know him. But I felt like, I don't know, in my mind Bucky was always like a personal nickname, like that Steve and then Sam was allowed to call him. Like these people were allowed to call him that. Everyone else was calling him the Winter Soldier and this and that. Like I felt like Bucky was just kind of like a personal thing, and then everyone's out here calling him Bucky, and like he don't know you like that. He don't know you like that. He don't. Did he give you permission to call him that? I don't think so. I don't think he did. I don't believe you. Call him James. Senator Buchanan. Don't come in here calling him Bucky, acting like you know him. Also, why is he a senator? Did I miss another chapter where he's like interested in politics? I don't remember him. Is he qualified? But like, no, seriously, like if we were talking like, how did he get people to vote for him? Who sponsored him? I'm not saying I'm not proud. Good for him. Fantastic. But like, I didn't know that was his dream. I didn't know he wanted to do that. Maybe he didn't. Maybe it's a whole undercover mission. He's like, I gotta get the president, the evil president, out of here. I hope that wasn't his mission because he failed. He failed if that was the case. Also, can I just complain about the assistant lady for a second? Oh my god. There's no way this girly pop is out here, over here, being like, yeah, let me help you assassinate people. Let me help you do these illegal things. Let me help you cover it up. Let me help you do this and that and the other thing. And then the moment Madam President yells at her, like raises her voice, she's like, oh, Bucky, she's doing evil things. Girl, you've been doing. You know she's been doing evil things. You've been helping her. You're gonna get upset because she yelled at you? I mean, same. But also, we weren't worried about the humans she was experimenting on and killing? We weren't worried. What? But she... Be so for real. Be so for real. Oh my god. I just don't know how I'm supposed to root for her. I don't dislike her, but like, oh my god. But yeah, no, other than that, I thought the movie was really good. I really liked that it had emotional depth. I really liked that we didn't take the bang bang shooty, just bland route that we could have taken and that we have been consistently taking. Not really caring about characters or building them up or storylines or anything. It was a really nice change of pace. It felt like a real movie. I feel like we haven't had like a real solid movie in a hot minute, and that one felt like a real movie. And you know what? I'm proud of you, Marvel. Good job. Still not getting my movie ticket, but you know, we can start working towards that, you know, rebuild that trust. Yeah, honestly, the only other thing I might say is like I just wish we had a little more time to spend with each of the characters that wasn't Elena. You know what? Evil Captain America, he was pretty funny. I'm not saying I like him as a person, but as a character, you know what? He won me over. I like that guy now. That's great. It's really unfortunate. I was thinking about this for the actor. Like, it's really unfortunate that that's the first thing I know him as, because he will now forever, much like Troy Bolton, he will now forever be evil Captain America. And you know what? He's really good at it. He's really good at it. Good job. I don't know his name. Good job. You can act. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst movie I've ever seen, 10 being the best, it was a solid 5. It was a solid 5. I would watch it again and not complain in like a year or two. So, hey, it's better than a DNF, which is what, you know, Marvel had been getting from me. So, solid work. Round of applause, everyone. You did your job. Anyways, that's all. I really just wanted to get on here and yap a bit because it's been a while, and I also wanted to test out my whole new setup, and it's not great. I'm gonna have to workshop this, but it got the job done for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe button below, and also the bell icon if you're feeling ambitious. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, lovelies.
Don't worry, I got this.
You should try that again.
Oh, we're pretty far down here.
Yeah, okay, so she's over there, and all of a sudden, I can't snap.